From the bustling metropolis of Chongqing to the tranquil waters of Yixing, our journey took us deep to the heart of the Yangtze River Economic Belt. Home to 11 provinces and municipalities and accounting for nearly half of the country's GDP, the belt is a vital lifeline for over 400 million people, but it's also facing unprecedented challenges. And during my trip, I met with experts who talked about China's effort to protect the water resources and to find the balance between economic development and ecological protection. Also, the innovative solutions being implemented to secure the future of this legendary river. Well, in our first story, we focus on Yixing in Jiangsu province, where we saw firsthand of China's concept sewage treatment plant. Take a look.
This cup of coffee is made from wastewater.
I heard from friends that you can find coffee made from sewage here. I was curious about it.
I think the taste quite good.
The coffee smells good.
You might be skeptical about the idea of drinking water that used to be sewage, swirling down in your kitchen sink or even toilet. But rest assured, the technology used here will make sure that water is safe to consume. And that is to say, you can find the dirtiest water in the world and then transforming that into refreshing drinks.
The water is from China's first concept wastewater treatment plant. From the outside, it's difficult to tell if it's artistic architecture or a sewage plant. The factory director here showed me around to see the process of sewage treatment. I can barely smell a trace of foul odor throughout the journey.
This plant can process 20,000 tons sewage daily, and the entire process takes about 20 hours.
The uniqueness of the plant is not just about its architectural style, but also the cutting-edge technologies it applied. The plant discards the old idea of burning energy to remove organics, isolate nutrients, and expel phosphorus. Instead, it drew inspiration from closed-loop, energy-neutral, and toilet-to-tap systems.
When we talk about sewage treatment plants, first impressions may be that they're ugly and smelly, but it should be a place that creates value for people. So we hope to create this concept plant to change people's stereotypes about sewage treatment plants.
The average capacity of this plant is only 20,000 tons of wastewater per day. That is compared with 20 million tons of used water that China treats daily. The idea demonstrates that China's ambitions to become the leader rather than a follower in the wastewater industry.
There are currently over 5,000 sewage treatment plants in China, and our treatment rate has reached a level of nearly 98%. That also indicates that China has made tremendous achievements in pollution control and urban infrastructure construction. Meanwhile, achievements in water protection can boost economic development. We did research regarding the Yangtze River Economic Belt, which showed that investment in sewage treatment facilities increased along with the development of the region's economy.
The government has set targets of reaching 95% wastewater treatment for all county-level cities. There is substantial demand in China for technology that can clean and recycle water.
Improving the quality of used water will lift people's living standards. That's because sewage is an important water resource. Many cities are actively promoting sewage regeneration, as it can be used for watering gardens, washing cars, or being replenished into rivers.
Experts also say that upgrading the country's sewage treatment capacities will serve a crucial role in China's efforts to pursue high-quality development along the Yangtze River.
Well, China has taken significant steps to protect the Yangtze River, such as implementing the Yangtze River Protection Law, imposing a 10-year fishing ban to save the biodiversity, and transforming the highly polluting industries to high-tech manufacturers. Well, local government is now teaming up with companies to employ the technology to monitor and manage the water resources in their cities. Lu'an in Anhui Province is one excellent example of this partnership. Take a look. There are over 6 million people drinking and using water here at Lu'an, Anhui Province, and there are over 40 rivers in the city. The government now is using cutting-edge technologies to monitor and control all the waters in the city and make sure that citizens have the safe and clean water to drink.
This monitoring screen is a critical tool in preventing urban floods in Lu'an and is constantly updated with real-time data. The operator explained how it works, but just as we were getting into the details, the phone rang.
喂，你好，我们这边是陆安水管家智慧调控中心，我看一下是哪个井盖。
That was a citizen calling in to report a potential flood issue. And just in 5 minutes, staff located the exact location and dispatched personnel to resolve the issue. The impressive response time is a direct result of the massive data integration into the system. 3 years ago, China Yangtze Ecology and Environment Company began collaborating with the local government to build the cutting-edge platform that monitors all the water resources in the city.
We monitor all the water resources in the city and centralize the management of water-related facilities, such as pipeline networks, sewage plants, and pump stations. It will be connected to the city's water plant network with other services, so it's basically a tech product.
Lu'an is the third largest city in Anhui Province, located across the basins of China's Yangtze River. It used to suffer from severe water pollution problems due to fragmented management of water resources.
Lu'an was plagued by various problems. Our 14 inland rivers were classified as black water bodies by the government.
The Chinese government is dedicated in improving its ability to safeguard its water security, and technology is playing an increasing vital role in this effort. The recent issued 5-year plan stresses on ramping up national water-saving initiatives and advancing smart water networks. With the cutting-edge platform in Lu'an is just one example of how China is using technology as a game changer in water management.